Much love everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a loc tag and answering some questions about my locks and about locks in general. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. I am sitting outside today, which I'm hoping is a good idea because obviously I can't control the volume and what happens out here, but we're gonna rock with it and see. So I'll see you in a bit. So first off, I want to say this video was inspired by AKVX. I saw her loc tags video and I really like the questions that was in it. There's a couple loc tags out there, but I like the questions that was in hers, which hers was inspired by Keisha, Charmaine. So I decided to do that one. Okay, so the first question is, who's your favorite loc star? So for me, besides my daughter, because my daughter's number one because she was the first sort of person I knew close to me that had locks. I don't have anyone in my family who had locks. Before mine, I never had locks. So for her, that was like my first full-on experience with it. And I mean, I loved her hair. She's my daughter. It was beautiful. It was semi-freeform. So I'm going to go with her as my number one. And then my number two is Loc Crush, which is a perfect name for her. When I did go onto YouTube, she was like the first person or the first locked person that I kind of looked at videos of, and I think her hair is beautiful, and we have a plane going overhead, but we're gonna keep rocking. Her hair is beautiful, and she has like a really beautiful aura and way about her in her videos. I don't know if she is still doing videos. I know she came back a little while ago and said she was going to start up again, so that's awesome. But my second one would be Loc Crush. This is Coconut. He was sitting in my seat. I had to get up and he was sitting in my seat, of course. Bye, Coconut. You want to say hi, Coconut? Okay, bye, Coconut. Okay, so question two is your favorite thing about people with locks. So, yeah, I don't really have one, except that, I mean, everyone's different. So just because someone has locks doesn't mean they're all that great of a human being, right? They may be, because maybe they're a little bit more woke or a little bit more in touch with themselves and their hair and more on the natural side, but that's not even true. That doesn't have to be true at all. So I actually would just go to their actual locks, their actual hair, and say, I like that everyone's locks are different. No two people's locks are the same, even if you try and make them that way. It's just impossible. So, you know, people with locks are like seashells or rocks or what have you. It's completely different. Everyone's different. So that's my favorite thing about people with locks. Three is my favorite thing about locks, just in general, about my locks. My most favorite thing is the ease of it. It is so easy. And I am like so laid back and keep it simple when it comes to stuff like that, maintenance and hair and stuff. So for me, it's so easy. I literally get up and go. Get up and go, wash and go if you don't do a retwist. They're so easy, they're so simple, low maintenance, moisturize every day. The detangling process when I had natural hair was like the most, I guess, labor intensive thing. And when you take that out of the equation, it's already simple. And then doing styles and stuff is even easier. Like these are lock curls. I've had these in for, I don't know, a week or so. I did a lock curls video. I'll link that, but these have been in for that long and I have done no maintenance on them. Seriously, I mean, it's sad, but I don't even wear a bonnet at night. I keep telling myself I am going to, but I don't even do that. And things are so simple. Styles are simple. Maintenance is simple. They're just so simple and easy. Okay, you guys, let me know down below if you're liking the outside vibe. I really love it. I'm on my balcony. I love the vibe here, but it does get a little bit, you know, noisy here and there, so I've had to stop a few times. But let me know if you like it, and I'll keep trying to do some of the videos out here. Okay, so anywho, number 4, how long have you been locked? It has now been going on 16 months. Yes, going on 16 months. For me, it's a little bit difficult to tell exactly how long because I didn't have an exact kind of start anniversary. I guess I did, but I didn't realize it. I went back to put together my 1 year locked video. I'll link that above, but and in that video, when I was looking at pictures and videos, when I realized, oh, this is when I actually locked. I had locked earlier than I originally thought. So if I'm going by the date of my pictures and video in there, it has been 16 months, or going on 16 months. We're almost into June now. So that's how long I have been locked. The next question is, do you plan to cut your locks? Right now, no, I don't. When I first started, it was kind of like, you know, we'll see how it goes. I'll take them down, I'll cut them. I really kind of didn't, there was no commitment or anything. I'm still not totally committed. I absolutely love them, and I'm not planning to right now. But who knows, right? For me, hair is hair, just hair. And, you know, if I feel like cutting them at some point, I will. If I feel like taking them down at some point, I will, which I can't imagine because that's a very lengthy process. I took down my daughter's locks and woo, I swore I'd never do that again. So right now I do not plan to cut. Sorry for the noise, but who knows for the future. Okay, the next one is your length goal. And this goes with the last one for me. I don't have a length goal. I'm just taking things as it come. Yes, I would really love to see how I look with some really long locks, but I really still loved, I got into this thing with a short taper cut, so I really still, you know, and I feel like I didn't fully finish that out before I started locking, so I'm okay with shorter lengths as well. So I don't have a length goal. Okay, the next one is advice for people with locks. So to sum it up in one thing is kind of difficult. I'll link a couple things above where I've had videos that give some tips for, you know, starter locks and tips for healthy locks. I'll put that above. But mainly it's just to pay attention to your own head of hair and go with that. You can take so much advice from so many different people, and if it's not working for you, it makes no sense to continue on that way. So pay attention to your own head of hair and what's working for you. Also, you know, keep it simple. That's part of the beautiful thing about locks for me, is the simplicity. So I think the simpler you keep it, the more you're going to see from your hair. The more growth, the more health you're going to see. So keep it simple, number one. Number two, pay attention to your own head of hair. Okay, the next one is, when were you most proud of being part of the lock community? So for this one, I would say just the fact that people are wearing their own hair in its natural state, like pretty much, you know, whether you're freeform, semi-freeform, high maintenance locks, you're wearing your hair in its natural state, and I think that's beautiful. The more people I see, even in loose natural hair and in locked hair, rocking their own hair, that's so beautiful, and I love to see people embracing that. So that's it for me. That's when I'm most proud. I love that, and I want to see more and more people doing that, just rocking their hair the way it comes out of their head. So the next one is, do you regret locking? And no, I do not. If there ever comes a time where I do regret it, I will just take them down or cut them. So for me, it's not like an end all be all. This is it, you know, this is it. I'm locked for life. That may be the case. It may not be the case, but I've gotten so much time back and so much freedom in the exploration I've done with these locks. I think I've explored my locks as far as styles and things go more than with my natural hair. So it's been great. No, I do not regret locking my hair. Okay, so that's it for the questions. I have one last question for you. I just want to know down below what you thought of this video. Please do let me know. Also, what would you like to see from me next? I do want to do, like I said in one of my previous videos, I want to do a aloe video where I use just straight up aloe, not my aloe gel. And I want to jump back into doing tea rinses. It's something I used to do as a natural, so I want to experiment with tea rinses on my locks. So let me know, what do you want to see from me? And also let me know how you liked this video. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.